Hello and welcome back to another new video. So today I'm going to be benchmarking Rise of the Tomb Raider on the NVIDIA GTX 1650. So I'm going to be starting with low settings. This is the low preset. This is a relatively demanding area. The frame rate does change a fair amount in this game. Obviously, see when you look at this kind of whole room and water being the foliage looks around, it will drop kind of, I guess, into the 50s, sometimes into 40s, but then when you look over here, it'll be about 60, so it really does depend. This also goes for high settings. And honestly, I would recommend, however, to play in high settings, because it doesn't actually change the frame rate that much, setting it to high. But it definitely looks better. So it changes it, well, it does change a bit, so as you can see it's kind of in the late 30s here. When you look away again though, it's going back to about 60, so it's really quite variable. Now it's in about 45. So, but overall the performance on high settings is pretty good, and the game definitely looks good. It definitely holds up for the when it definitely holds up. It is possible also to play in
Got to find a way to get up higher. Maybe I can raise the water.
very high settings, although I would recommend you to play with very high textures. That uses a lot more RAM. We're seeing textures at 5 GB is enough for high textures. Very high just uses a ton of RAM, which just isn't really justified to use it, given that it doesn't really increase the textures that much. Visually, it's pretty good at high. So as you can see, the performance is pretty decent. I mean, again, you can expect around, I guess, 45 to 55 range often. Sometimes higher, again, depending on where you are in the game. The frame rate doesn't change massively when you switch between low and high settings. Although there is a difference when you change it to very high. Okay, so now I'm just going to showcase the very high preset. Now, as I said, the textures, you could play them very high, but I would do it with high textures so that you don't max out the VRAM too much. So this is basically max settings. I'm going to put the reflection quality on very high as well. And then sun soft shadow quality, everything basically make sure on very high. And on pretty much max settings, you can see we're getting 30s, 40s. It is still playable. I would say you could lock the frame rate to like 30 FPS and have a solid experience, to be honest. If you really prioritize visuals over performance. yeah, even on max settings, it's staying well above 30. And as you can see, when you go in a more enclosed area like this, the frame rate will increase. Anyway, I hope that you found this benchmark video informative. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and of course if you did, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more very soon indeed.